Hello, hello. How's it going? Uh, yeah, bit of a different one today. Um, as you might probably already be aware, I've been doing this campaign for ACLU. And one of the milestones, which has already been hit, was to do an art stream. Except the people in chat get to tell me what to draw. Probably gonna be like just some doodles or such. But yeah, and had it planned for today for a bit. So yeah, go ahead, turn that on, I guess. Hi. Uh, go ahead, repost that just for more visibility, because yeah, bit of a low energy day. Um, might wait for maybe another person or two to hop in. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna be drawing. You guys are gonna tell me stuff to draw, and I'll see if I can do. Please don't make it anything too complex, because I'm not too confident in my art. But yeah. Uh, yeah, just like that's the plan for today. I'm probably just open up Clip Studio Paint. Yo, hi, hi, Molo. How's it going? Uh, Elder. Hey, Invivity. Give me a sec. Go ahead. We in it? Watching three streams at once. Yeah. How large do I want to make this? Um, what do I name this? It's going good. Glad to hear. Uh, what do I name this? Uh, because I'm planning on it just all being on one thing. I don't know how I'm exactly gonna do this, but what do I name this? Chat's BS, but the full title. Sure, sure, why not? And then I'll make it we'll make it 1920 by 1080, because why not? There we go. Uh, okay, going swimmingly so far. Haven't immediately messed something up, which is nice. What the heck do I draw? That's a great question. Uh, I I chubby little shark person. Biased because I'm making a shark sonar now in the background. Uh, sure. I'm not very confident with proportions just yet, but good. Get started with that. Um, Turn that off. Bunch of autism creatures. A successful start to stream to me. Here. Let's do this. Oh, right, music. I should probably put some music on in the background. Let's. Right, I actually had it. Wait, I had it pulled up, and I just need to start playing it. There we go. I forget exactly what the autism creature looks like. Hold on. Gonna combine those a little bit. Oh, I drew it I drew it in the other direction. That's fine. So I feel like I should make that a little smaller, but let's scrunch the I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I actually did get some pens for like, actually, you know what? We're just gonna do that. I think the head's a little bit too flat. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I know I shouldn't be drawing them the same there, but like it's fine. It's not meant to like be super professional. It's meant to be like kind of a fun thing to do. Yippee. A color, I guess. maybe? I don't know what the coloring on a shark is like, actually. There we go. Little creature. Depends on the type. Most are gray, brown, or blue. Yeah. I think that's solid for, I guess, kind of a warm-up. Is there anyone else in chat right now? I guess I could, like... I guess I could, like, get started on the coloring. I did get some, like, actual, like, color pens. Because of Art Fight. Kind of like a revenge for, an attack that I got. I asked, like, a friend of mine, if they could provide, like, some pens that they used for, like, coloring and whatnot. They did, and it, well, I posted it, like, a few days ago, I think. I think it was a few days ago. Apply, make custom brush types in the system you're using. I mean, people do that all the time, right? I'm just gonna skip this one. I mean, like... This is what I use for blending. I'm serious. Actually, it actually, like, real talk, it actually works really well for blending. The bunny stamp. Yes, the bunny stamp. I know that so you're active in the Bat server. I know that I think Cove, I'm not certain which one of the two I should call them by, but recently I think they got like a Shark Sona. Curious if they're still awake to hop on in, because I think like this little creature describes them pretty well. Oh, you know what I could do actually? Covey's a shark? No, yes. Yeah. Oh, it was on the wrong layer. Like kind of just like shark teeth. I might go like a few more. Yeah, that works. Up here. Let's roll this up a little bit. Love it. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, like, doing the actual line work for stuff, kind of not really my favorite part. However, coloring it in, that's where it gets good. Wait. No. Okay, I was worried that I did that one on the wrong layer. And then this. Didn't expect to hear Skyrim Overworld music. That's just in the playlist, actually. Now, watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna turn down the size of this thing. Little creature. Give me a sec. How far into the stream are we actually? No, only 25 minutes. So. I'll do that, see if more people are joining. Seems that way, actually. Yeah, there we go. Right, I'm happy with this little fella. 25 minutes? Well, it's 25 minutes since I hit the go live button, really. And I booted up the art software at around 10 minutes in, so really it's about 15 minutes. Which I think is a good enough pace, honestly. All right. I'm happy with this. It's a little large, but like that's fine. Okay. Well, any other suggestions, I guess? 5 people in here other than me. Well, that's the viewer count says 5, counting from discounting the bots and myself, of course. There are only 3. That's just what the list lists. Um uh Oh, already we're going to the I forgot that this added like Deltarune stuff. I'm not gonna say what the track is. Kirby. Choose your favorite color variant of Kirby. Should be easy. Firstly, let me just take a quick look at what Kirby looks like. Looking at official images, it's like, okay, it's bunch of circles. The eyes have a bit of a blue gradient. I never noticed that actually. Like just looking at images of Kirby, like I actually legitimately never noticed that Kirby's eyes kind of have like a blue gradient on them. That's really cool actually. Little blush. Actually never noticed that. Depending on the modern 3D model. No, just the art itself too. Like, yeah, the art itself. So much of the art has like just from searching up like images of Kirby, I see something that looks like it's from the Kirby anime. Yes, there's a Kirby anime. Like, there's just a blue gradient. And the artwork that there's also artwork of Star Allies. There's so much detail in this. Like it's, even considering like Forgotten Land, which released after, the more detail in the Star Allies art. The seconds of the track. Just after that. We could do Kirby. Why not? Yeah, it is a blue gradient. It is kind of a blue gradient. I actually never noticed that. Probably make this a little bit on the smaller side compared to that. I'll probably just go with like Just kind of like a standard Kirby pose. And then of course gonna remove some lines. Let's try. The playlist already looping? Hold on. So let me refresh that and then shuffle and then loop. And did that already did that? Wow. Incredible. Anyway. Look at that. Look at that. Very cute. Very cute. Probably gonna do that. Better. Okay. Let's add another layer above this for the and then hold on. Oh, right, I used that pen. This is one of the strongest characters produced by... Hilarious that this is probably one of the strongest characters produced by Nintendo. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. And up here. Yeah, like Kirby's like, you've killed gods? Pathetic. Kirby seems like it follows the same course as the Powerpuff Girls, which is to say deceptively detailed. I mean, I guess, yeah, like, if, hold on, I'm gonna actually go through and, clear out all the, or, like, all of these marks. Now, you can actually try and put a little bit more effort. Yeah, like, I'm sure nobody would have, like, actually guessed. Like, you really wouldn't have guessed, like, some of the details that go on Kirby. Like, from what I can tell, um, you can assume that some of the colors here are reused. This is the coloring one. This is the line one. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. And the posture check. Alright. This is supposed to be the line one. This is the coloring one, so yeah. Firstly, let's pick, like, actually I feel like firstly I should get a actual color for Kirby himself down. That works. Make it, now I just need to make it larger. Classic pink Kerbo. I feel like it's a bit too saturated, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's too saturated right now. If I can be honest a little bit, chat, I'm actually a little colorblind, so if colors aren't exactly the same, that might be why. Lighting, they're almost a hot pink, actually. I, again, do feel like closer than I think. Maybe. Unfortunately, I don't actually have a good shading pen. Just gonna... little bit of magic. And then, if we make it darker, adjust the brush size a little bit. Too dark. That works. I think it works. And now, I'm gonna set it to this. And go for the eyes. I actually do want it a little bit darker than this. There we go. Because the eyes are a lot more, they're very, very deceptive in their nature here, right? So firstly, decent amount of RimWorld in this loop, because, okay, something that I've noticed about, like, extremely large, music playlists on YouTube, which is what I'm using to, maybe I need to, like, make this one a bit darker. Fine with that. This is the Kirby that meets you when you beat the Duolingo bird for missing. God, that... I think I should like that blush more. Now, get this. Crazy thing, right? There is actually, like, a little bit of blue here in the eye. And it gets... I think, oh, that... I might think that's fine, right? Let me go ahead and actually bring this down. Let me go ahead and gradient it real quick. Because I want to. Some images even put the stars in Kirby's eyes, really driving home that this is a circular little god creature. And I want this to be darker. That. Wow, I didn't know that pressing B cycles through that. Anyway. I don't like the mouth being that light, so let's go ahead and it works. It's fine. Little Kerbo. Cute little Kerbo. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Someday I'm gonna have to learn how to, like, you know, do shadows. It's Kirby. This thing's so large, like, right over here. I'm just gonna ignore that DM. Because I don't know that person. Anyway. There we go. There's the second little drawing. Anyone have any suggestions? I would like for more people to suggest stuff. Like, no offense, Naku, but, like, you've been the only person talking here, and the intent was, public practice, get some ideas, even once it sound dumb. Listen, you guys donated good money for a good cause. I'm going, and I said that, and I promised that if we hit a certain amount, I would draw whatever you tell me to, as long as I can, as long as I can actually, stream it on Twitch. And you guys hit that amount, and so that's exactly what we're doing here. Do need ideas. Honestly, the song's kind of a move for like where my brain is right now. Just, yeah. Into the, what is this, Rune? No, it's not RuneScape, it's, yeah. Alright, chat, chat. And any ideas? I really hate to, like, be continuously asking, but definitely Donkey Kong, yeah. DKC2, Snaky Chanty. That's what it says. No Gangplank Galleon anywhere. This isn't exactly Gangplank Galleon, but yeah, it's the same. Yeah, same thing, I guess. Oh, I just noticed that the Hydrate and Posture Check redeems earlier, they weren't actually at the same time. And also, hi Mabus. Or Mabus? Yeah, I just couldn't help but notice that. Thank you for the Bat Pat redeem. Hi. Yeah, I noticed you earlier. Also, thank you for the follow. I don't normally point those out since I have seen people say that they don't particularly like being put on the spot like that. So I've started dropping the habit of mentioning every follower. But hi, any ideas actually? Don't mind. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I like BKC too. I just freaking coloring on the eyes, like the gradient. The part that I like the most about art is doing that, is just getting to do that kind of thing. If I were to be honest, I have been trying to work on a reference sheet for like an AU-esque version of one of my Sonas. If you know, you know. But I haven't really been satisfied with that, and so I've just been thinking about, like, you know, starting to look at some studies, like, for like anatomy and such. I did find a video that broke it down quite easily for like how to draw like general body shapes and such. Studies can help, yeah. It's like there's like a 15-minute video about like a 15-minute video about like just the person drawing bodies, like, going with, like, kind of a beginner's approach to it. The way he put it, like, it was actually incredibly clear. I'm gonna have to, like, go through it again, draw a bit of that, like, draw alongside that. Still waiting on suggestions, by the way, because it did finish that little Kerbo. And again, am open to suggestions. Just yeah. Worried that, like, my viewership wouldn't be, like, high enough this stream for people to be, like, throwing out suggestions. I was a little worried that that would happen. Seems we're running into a little bit of a drought. Yeah. Actually, could I... Actually, an idea. This will only be temporary, but... let's try this. just the text box. Let's go ahead and add an outline. Make the outline color black. Get a lot of shy viewers, I suppose. Yeah, again, that's what I was afraid of. Glad I got the stream. Yeah. May as well just put this here. What happens? What does it look like when I zoom in a little bit when I'm working? Let's see. The most visible. Let's see if I can edit that. There we go. It seems a bit more, yeah. It seems a bit more visible now. Well, I'm glad that you decided to hop in. It does mean a lot that people would be willing to put up with some of my shenanigans. So much DKC in a row. Holy cow. I'm sorry for the random tangent. So much DKC in this loop. Honestly, I can get behind it. Just... normally it doesn't choose this much of just from, like, one game, because there's, like, well over 250 songs in this playlist, from what it says. And there aren't that many DKC tracks, and yet I'm seem to hit all of them. Amazing. Anyway, I guess suggestions? I could spend a bit more time. Guess I could have spent a bit more time on some of the others. Too much more of this, and DK himself will start speedrunning on the canvas. Actually. You did give me an idea there. Oh my gosh, and okay. No, okay. I got another friend request plus message combo, like friend request plus message request combo, and this one was immediately sent to spam. Amazing. Incredible. I don't normally get two of those, and the thing is, they were from separate. Like, we shared, like, the two people who did that. Like, I only shared one server with each of them, and they were different servers. This isn't like, it's just like one of them was from the Daily Silksong News Discord, and the other was from the Metro Dread Speedrunning Discords, both of which I'm a part of, though not active. Hoi hoi, how's the art going? It's going all right. Got a little bit done. Someone suggested Autism Creatures and Shark around the same time, and I decided to combine the two, I guess. Yeah. And then yeah, Sharkified Autism Creature, and then the other one was just Kirby. Something that I didn't realize until just now. Kirby has like some blue, like some light blue at the bottom of his eyes. I never realized that until like this stream. I never knew that. Also, for the record, ads gonna start soon. If you have any suggestions, do be sure to let me know, because I'm all ears. I did think about that one before. I make requests. Snake person, any snack person, it's up to you. Ooh. It's gonna be a little difficult because, again, I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not the most confident with just, you know, doing people. I mean, you're definitely a lot of ears. Yeah, the ears are... Yeah. What's next person, though? Big, cute ears? Fine, I can change my suggestion. No. I'm down to draw one. I just don't know which one to do. I guess what I could do is look. You know what? You know what? Screw it. You sent something about like a Sneko C, Kishi and CS artist. I don't know. Martin, you sent something about like a Snek person. Like with a little bit of art. I may as well give my best shot at it. That or go full ham, do his Mesmer. Oh god, that's... Yeah, that Mesmer's probably gonna be a pass for now. Though, if I... It's just... Mesmer is a super complicated design. At the very least, if I do Mesmer, Like, if I do Mesmer, it's probably just gonna be like, you know, not a very good drawing, though that is something I could do. At least it's not Reinhardt. Oh god. In case you don't know what, Reinhardt looks like, Reinhardt is like a writhing mass that's like a big snake, except the actual head is a real human head that's like part way on the neck with the actual snake head dangling behind. And also legs and arms, and the sides are somewhat split. It's kind of a disgusting design. It can be cartoonified pretty nicely. I don't like that energy, but like, I'm just gonna focus on the stick that I said I could do. Oh god, if I have nothing else to draw, hold on. Give me a sec. Sure, let's do that. And then, Snek. So the design is like, it's primarily like orange. Very much looks like a snake, has some arms. Kind of like my Snexona. Like incredibly snake-like though. Like, shoot. While I try to think about how I go about this, 2-minute ad, can't hear anything you're saying. Right, I was about to say, I may as well go ahead and, roll an ad, but apparently the ad's already started. Which is fine. I was gonna take this time to think anyway about how I do this. So for snakes that have the thing with this snake is that he's like able to camouflage himself as like change the designs of like his scales. Can't exactly create other parts though. I don't think. At least can't recreate like hoods and whatnot. Let's actually put into practice, like... Actually, no, I like that one. Let's put into practice, like, the, actually, let's go ahead and move this up a little bit. Gave me an idea for a Chameleos OC for Monster Hunter. There's a lot of monsters that make killer OCs. I can see that, yeah. Actually, I may as well remake this. I think it should be a little bit smaller. And back. What did I miss? I was just thinking about, like, what the thing could be like, you know? How are there, like, no bats in Monster Hunter? That's... Are there none? Oh, Just one? Yeah. Actually, never mind. I think I think I could work with this. So the anatomy thing that I mentioned talked about like the main body shape. Like some of them were like so with the main body shape, there's like generally there are three sections: the like chest, the midsection, and the like crotch region, the pelvis, that part. And like for the like the thing the tips that I got was like two circles and then you connect them together. Let's actually make another layer here. And do that. And circles for there. Makes sense. Guess for the snake-like person, you have the chest and the midsection that tapers into snake body without a pelvis. No, I think that the pelvis should still be there because I think there's something like that for snakes too. Might be. That's how I'm gonna rule it because this is like a snake person, you know. They have arms, and he has arms and such. Like, if you've seen my snake Sona, then it's like similar to that, except without like the hood and the proportions are slightly different, but that's just because like the nature of it. But they're very similar. Like instead of two legs, it's like a long snake tail. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and good number of snake tar type creatures have a little extra curve at the hips would be. Snake tar? I don't think that's the term for that. Centaur? Hold on. I'm Googling something. It's I think like it's just one form of like just your standard like anthropomorphic snake. Like one version. I've seen versions with the legs still, but some of them don't have legs, and I don't think there's too much of a difference actually. It's yeah, I okay. Quick break over. Humanoid creature that lacks human legs. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's pretty much just exactly it. I'm probably gonna have like them just sitting down, kind of. So and then like back to the image. There's like a little different colored tail tip. Especially if the causes them to no longer be bipedal. Might just hide that behind there. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a Rude Buster remix. Hold on. No. I need to find out. Is he in here? Dang, he's not. Dang. Hello just sent a, Hollow just sent a meme to me in our DMs. It's two images. The first one is the autism creature, and the second is the Tammy battle sprite from Undertale, and the caption is just HRT. That's hilarious. Peek. Yeah, I'm gonna forward this to the Discord server. Dang it, he already did it. That's hilarious. If I end up like editing this down into like, if I ended up editing down this VOD into if I end up editing this VOD too fast for you, haha. Here's the man of the hour. Hi, hello. Drawing, oh my gosh, the flakes that make you woman, true. Oh, I may as well, like, actually merge down to this layer. I actually did like this. Then have a transition down to there. Congrats, Martin. If you're still here, you're getting free fan art. Nice. But now, ooh. There we go. I swear this was gonna make, I swear this is making sense. Oh shoot, I drew in the wrong layer. No, it's not. I did not draw in the wrong layer. No, it's this one that I do this to. Drawing the wrong glare is a daily art ritual. I already did it today, though. Ah. How does the nose look? There's no nose. Is a fantastic image a turn to reaction? Life snack reaction. Like an unfinished model judging you? I can see that. Alright, anything else I need to know about this? Not quite. Maybe, like, turn this down a little bit. And this. Not what I meant to do. Immediately looking better. And then, how frequent are they? Somewhat. People's at a lot already? Yeah. Okay. It's kind of like a dirty brown, I'd say. So, like, probably here. Probably like that. And then turn it down just a little bit. That's the wrong layer again. Wonderful. And I was drawing on the wrong layer for a third time. Awesome. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. Well, actually, made it hat trick. It's a canon event. Gonna have him be like seated on a rock, you know? Alright, okay. I'm gonna go over here, go back to this layer. Swap to this. I realize I'm gonna have to turn that back up at some point. Like the opacities for these. Actually, let me go ahead and do that. Let's actually go ahead and erase those. All right, and then go back here. It's not the greatest. Also, I will say, I was doing like the little thing that I was that I saw earlier from like that video, already it helped immensely with proportions, because these proportions feel very good. Whereas normally I'd second guess and third guess and like even sometimes fourth guess myself about them. It's awesome. Looks very solid. Yeah. Actually, let me see if I can find the video about them, actually. Oh, it's just right here. I might butcher the name a little bit, and there's no way he's watching, but I do apologize. But the channel is Chomeng Drawing, and it's the basic body drawing tutorial for beginners. So the dialogue in the video is spoken, I believe, in Korean, but there are English captions, and I was it's a very like relaxing video to watch. He just describes some very good tips on like drawing a body, and like I put them to use there, works very well. So yeah, definitely gonna try a bit more, because I'm still a little shaky about these, but this isn't meant to be like a serious like art project, you know? Also using the classic artist move of hiding one hand behind the body to, you know, avoid drawing it. The classic, the original. Because as a beginner artist, hands scare me, as they should. Takes a lot of time to practice, many different tips and tricks to try. Going through a similar thing, learning the Godot engine, yeah. Think hands scare all artists. I've seen like 1 or 2 artists that are like insanely good with hands for like no reason. And honestly, like, I'm scared. I don't know what I'm more scared about: the thought of drawing hands, or just the people who actually can draw them. Assuming he doesn't get proportion, but I think I can get the shape of a hand. Yeah. Also, something about the tip of the snake tail, by the way. Always outliers? Yeah, for sure. The tip of the snake tail in this is actually red, like a little bit more like darker, like the very tip, like that much. Yeah. I guess like while I'm talking about the colors a little bit, while I'm talking about the colors a little bit, I feel like I should say like something about the art fight image that I shared, like the art fight image that I like completed, and like the attack that I did. Like I love the character. I love the concept of the character. I think kobolds are cute, and I do love the concept of the character I drew. A little bit of a vent. I don't mean this personally, in case you're watching Eris, but it was not easy at all to follow. Like, the ref sheet was a little bit of a mess, especially to work with, because there was like a main image, and then like some side views. There was no good like reference point for the hands. The colors on like the main image, like the main image was like shaded and it had like different colors from the like view images. But in the view image, like the view images had like some gradient, like they had some gradients on it, which thankfully I realized that it was just like several colors. And then there was a color scheme on the left side which just kind of didn't really have matching colors for no apparent reason. It was tedious to work with for sure. it was... When works in what does in terms of reference art can help inform your own future. I mean, yeah, it's just... The thing with that reference sheet is, it was hard to follow. It's just hard to follow, especially for a beginner. Like, again, love the character. And love the design. But the ref sheet wasn't very clear. This for the underside, I think. Oh, it's actually roughly the same color. I'm gonna like make it very slightly different, because personally, darker undersides compared to like the main thing, it's something that I don't quite get. Right, I'm gonna have to use that for here as well. Which also means I get to pull out the gradient brush later. Wonderful. I love using the gradient brush. It's so nice. None of my characters on the art fight site have a ref sheet. Only 1 or 2 images of them. Hope that doesn't mess anyone up. Honestly, like, as long as there's an image that doesn't have, like, shading or filters or whatnot, honestly, like, that's not much of an issue. It's when they arbitrarily have, like, shading on a ref sheet. That's, yeah. Like, the thing with a reference sheet is, it's meant to be used for, like, it's meant to be used to help artists know, like, what the character looks like, maybe general proportions, like colors and such too. And it's like on my ref sheet, like on my Sonos ref sheets, the ones made by Tatters, like it's pretty clear like what color goes where, and if not, you can always just cross check. But all the colors are there. There's no shading or anything. Yeah, it's a very, like, they're both, like, very well done. It's just, yeah, it's... I had a little bit of a panic attack when I realized what I signed myself up for, but honestly, like, I'm very happy with the end result. Again, the design of the character is great. I love, like, I guess she's kind of, like, watermelon flavored, like flavored, I mean like colored like kind of like a watermelon with like the pink, with like the hot pinks and the lime. The design is incredible. She's love it. I still love it, and I do like how the end design came out. It's just a little bit of a frustrating process, not gonna lie. But hopefully that's like just an outlier. I still enjoyed working on her, like, even that out of the way, and I'm really happy that I was able to get like something done for Art Fight. Yeah. It's just note to people who are hoping to make ref sheets, please don't shade them, and please make the colors like actually clear where they're being used. Actually, just make them just like, please be consistent in like what colors are being used where. It's just pretty much the eyes, and then I blend a little bit, and then I'm essentially done. Kind of like a very pale yellow. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring out the bunny. It works. I couldn't explain it to you. The bunny brush works. Or at least the rabbit. I like the eye color despite being fairly close to the rest of the others. It feels right. Yeah. The chin, I'm not really, like, too big of a fan of. Let's see if I can get away with, like... No, I shouldn't. You know what? Oh, the claws. Oh, the claws. Right, I forgot about them. They're like a light gray. And then turn the brush size down. I almost forgot about them. Gotta make sure I use a different color. Come back to it afterwards, maybe smoothing out a bit, bringing it back a smidge. Maybe. And then, like... I'm gonna get all the, like, tighter portions with, the small size brush. What is this song? Oh, it's from Don't Starve Together, right? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot there was a DST song on this playlist. I like this rotation. I'm glad I rolled this rotation, like, at least second two. Like, for songs, I mean. Did I finish my train of thought about, like, large music playlists? Because I don't know if I did. Don't think so? What I was gonna say is that, like, the larger music playlists, for some reason, whenever you, like, loop and shuffle it, it only goes through, like, a set of them, instead of the entire playlist. Like, so that's what I mean by, like, a rotation, you know? So, like, it rotates through, like, different songs in the playlist. It loops through that specific section instead of just kind of just shuffling them all. And that... Which is not something I particularly like, but I guess this time it kind of worked in our favor. Okay. I think that's good enough. Yeah, that's good. Came out great? Yeah! I think that deserves that much space up there. In that case, could repost it. Could repost the blue sky thing, because now we are... Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm happy with that, how that came out. Uh... Hmm. Okay, so... okay, so... Now... Um... what do I draw now? The downside of having a small audience is that I may have to just wait on that kind of thing. It's something that'll just have to... It's something that'll, why don't you try a Haluma? Closest to a bat monster? I'm guessing for Monster Hunter. Oh, those things! Oh, it's... little puffball. Too adorable, not too complex. Cotton ball bat, yeah. That... I guess I could. Why not? Okay, so... okay. Let's actually go ahead and change this. Sure, why not? So it's like a puffball. Puff is more like a fluffy balloon. It's inflated with air. Epic. Okay, so... kind of floats around, occasionally shooting puffs of air to push itself around or push you around if you're annoying. It's a very cute concept. It's a very cute concept. just realized there's like a gap in the middle. Might fill it with something. Like, with most modern hunter species exists for you to tear apart. That's... Oh. Anyway. What does this not look like? It's just kind of like... Sure. Bit extreme, you are going out and slaying giant monsters. This guy's a tiny monster. This guy's just tiny, like, small, cute. What they eat, what hunts them, what they hunt. Like, they look tiny. Are they tiny? Wait, are they tiny? Actually, I don't really know. T 10 to 14 meters? Oh my gosh. Never mind. Okay, they're huge. Oh my gosh. Wow. I thought they were like... I thought they were like the size of an actual bat, not like, you know, a freaking dragon. I guess it makes sense, but like, I thought they were tiny. Okay then. I guess you learn something new every day. Okay, so the wings. Kind of like sausages, I guess. Hmm. And, targets that are scaled in kilometers. Most of those are the size of a T-Rex or more. I was not expecting this guy to be like 10 to 14 meters. I thought this guy was like at most like 2. That's... wow. Not a small monster, one of the main cast of monsters. Wow. I'm guessing there's also like... No, there isn't. You know, something that I realized about like bat anatomy before like I made this model. No, something I realized after I made the model. I mean, well, not I made it, but after this model was designed, something that I realized about it. So the wings of a bat, there's like above the elbow, there's like a little like bit of like there's like a little bit of the wing above the bend in the elbow, which is unfortunately something that I didn't quite catch, or I just didn't really know about until after, which kind of sucks because it probably there's like I'm kind of out of touch with the person who made this. And I'm looking at a design and it's just not on there, and I'm like, oh. The room for interpretation, I think it has to be 100% on point. Yeah, it's just, I do have like a few gripes about the model, but they're like minor like design things that are inaccurate to like actual bats. I'm just saying, like, I still love the model though. Like, it's very, very good. They are fantasy monsters. Definitely make more sense than others, I guess. You know what? Screw it. Doing my own interpretation of it. Now the wings are accurate, because that little wing flap helps a lot with, like, the actual flight. I'm adding that in. I don't care. It's cute. It deserves to actually have realistic physics. It's your Paladin. Yeah, exactly. It's also gonna have, like, I don't feel like drawing legs. It's gonna be behind this thing. Now. How do I color this thing in? It's like a very, like, white, I guess. What's layer 4? This is an empty layer. It's an empty layer. It's just, like, gonna be, a little bit on the chubby side. It's also Nightshade Palamute, which has black fur and a pattern on the arrow sac. Palamute is if a bat looked at us, Siming, and said, "But what if Looney Tunes?" Heck yeah, Core Keeper OSC. Alright, show of hands. How many people here have played Core Keeper? Have not heard of it? It is very good. You should change that. Yeah, it's like, for the people who don't actually know what Core Keeper is, it's like a it's like Terraria, like it's kind of like Terraria, there's like a whole bunch of mechanics, kind of like an RPG leveling up system. Except you level up specific skills, like with like melee, like running, farming, that kind of thing. There's like this core in the center. You land in a mysterious dimension at the start of the game, next to like that kind of core. Hence the name Core Keeper. And when you take out certain bosses in like the early area, which is like there's like the central underground, and then like the outside of it's like split into two halves. One of which is like clay based, and the other has like a bunch of like darklings that are like which are like just standard in the intelligent inhabitants. I think they're called darklings. They're like mining in the iron section, and then like after a certain point the core activates, and then there's like this wall outside of these biomes. The wall drops and the world expands exponentially after that point. It's like a massive outer ring of like several different biomes, including like there's like this forest. There's an entire sunken sea, and then like a vast open desert, and the song plays in the desert. There are even stuff outside of those three biomes, which I will not elaborate on because you should play the game. It's very good. I did not draw these on the wrong layer this time. I am so good at this. I feel like we're starting to kind of like a cotton candy kind of vibe. Yeah, like that. I'll get the face too, but I won't get the ears. Sounds pretty cool, actually. Yeah. Yeah, gotta keep things a mystery. Oh yeah, for sure. Because like, it's for some of the outer areas. I think it's best if you discover what they are on your own, because they're legitimately some of the coolest locations in a game I've ever seen in multiple ways. Believe it or not. I'm mostly like hiding the details about two. I'm mostly hiding the details about like two biomes. They're both very, very cool. And the atmosphere is just immaculate in both of them. Though, notably, the enemies are quite tricky to deal with. Been looking up size charts for Monster Hunter since you were surprised by pal size. Some of these cells are massive. They can't, like, surely they can't, like... Surely they can't, like, be larger in scale than, like, some of the stuff in... I was gonna mention a game, but, like, I probably shouldn't. I've seen some big bosses in games that don't normally have, like, that big of, like, in games that don't particularly have large bosses. I've seen some pretty large bosses. That's how I'll put it. If you know, you know. In case you couldn't tell what just happened with my model, that was the face tracking freaking out a little bit because I just facepalmed because I just realized I'm drawing on the wrong layer. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine and dandy because what I can do is what I can do is I can just cut and paste. And then Hold on, give me a sec. Like, walking volcano. That's epic. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, I drew on the wrong layer. What I could just do is there. Now I'm drawing on the right layer. Yeah, like in games that normally don't typically have like large bosses, I've seen some pretty big bosses. Did I just draw outside the lines? No, I didn't, but I almost did. 257 meters. I misread that as meteors, but that is pretty dang big. Okay, so undo that. Actually scale this down a little bit. Because I would like to have, like, somewhat accurate, like, bat ears with this guy. And, yeah, those are just bat ears. Okay, so now I need, like... here, and then turn this down to, like, 10, maybe? Don't draw on the wrong layer, you doofus. Don't draw on the wrong layer again. I'm starting to get a headache just from this, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can finish this, don't worry. But I honestly, I might just call it there. Like, after this. And then, that's just kind of dark, like, for this part. Fine, take a break for your health. Yeah! You know, before I go, actually, I'll do one last thing. One last thing. Yeah, this stream would not have been possible without the generous contributions of the community, and for that, I thank you. And for that, I'm sure tons of people will thank you. $200 might not seem a lot, but it's more than what I thought I could do initially. Yeah, so yeah, thank you all so much for helping support this. Like, I genuinely don't know, like, I didn't think that we'd hit 200. Like, this goal was for 100, and we've since hit 200. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it off there. I'll I'll post the stuff to I'll post the stuff to hoping you'll hit the goal. The goal was the goal was just a decent amount. Like, this has surpassed my expectations for sure. But for now, I do think that's a good spot to end it off for today's stream. I do think it's a good spot to end it off for today's stream. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's. Is that a good spot? It's a good enough spot. Let's go ahead and send it off. Let's go ahead and send it off in a raid. I'm sure there's a good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a good option. Hold on. Give me a sec. Yeah, let's send the offer to Lol Spider, doing an art collab for charity, the same one that I'm helping work with. Let's drop you off over there. Why not? Thank you all so much for tuning in. This was an absolute blast. Honestly, I might do more art streams in the future. But yeah, for now, I will go ahead and send y'all off in a raid. I shall, as for my own streams, I shall be continuing to stream for this throughout the entire month of July, until the events until the end of the event. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Next Monday will be a Stardew Valley stream. I believe it should be back to normal. Stardew Valley stream on Monday. Kingdom Hearts on Wednesday, and I have yet to decide what's going to be on Friday. But yeah, for now, shall send you all off. Hope you have a great hope you all have a great evening, and goodbye. All right, let's go ahead and stop streaming.